This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Welcome back. Now let's see what Kyle and Duane are up to today on Plain Talk.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Plain Talk with the guy who's going to explain to me what this means. You can't put a mirror on the table and eat your own good looks. Now, what's that mean, Duane? You ever hear that one? I've never heard that one. It appears to be sage old wisdom.
That's an implication of don't get too high on your own horse and thinking too much of yourself.
Doesn't have anything to do with horses.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with horses. That's just old cowboy wisdom.
Yeah, all right. Don't get too high on your looks because you can't earn a living.
You're not going to do anything for you.
And this is the reason we spend most of our time in radio. Yeah.
Talking on a microphone. Your fact or fiction question of the day, Kyle Bauer. In Tudor times, every sailor carried his own bag of pepper. Fact or fiction?
Well, first of all, I don't know what a Tudor time is. What? Well, I do, but we can't talk about
Tudor
that.
Time.
Tudor. What in Tudor times?
Every sailor in Tudor times, must have been a long time ago.
It must have been a time in history.
Carried his own bag of pepper. Fact or fiction?
Well, there was a time that pepper was very, very expensive, and that was what was traded. The spices were traded between China and Europe.
Like money.
Yeah. Well, no, it was
even more coveted than that.
It was a very, very expensive thing to have. So I don't think you just give it to any Tom, Dick, and Tudor. I'll say fiction.
It says it's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
In Tudor times,
you
got paid. Maybe you got paid in pepper.
Well, you might.
And then it was up to you when you got back to sell it.
I don't know if pepper is a good thing for the digestive tract or not.
And you're asking me or telling me?
Well, I'm curious what your thoughts are, because here's my analogy. There are some people that have a digestive ailment of sorts that something passing through would not be good if it doesn't digest.
Right. Too fast. Going through too fast.
Pepper I don't think pepper can digest. When you use the analogy of when you have a small leak in a radiator, what do?
I don't know.
Have you never dumped pepper in it?
No.
Really?
You dump it in the radiator?
Dump pepper in a radiator and then
it'll plug it up?
It'll plug.
And you're saying that you eat pepper, it'll slow down your digestive tract?
I'm just saying it doesn't digest. I'm not saying that it's going to stop you from...
Well, you're really confusing me on this whole... Okay, so you're asking me if pepper, as in black pepper or any kind of peppers.
Black pepper.
Black pepper, if it has anything to do with digestion.
Yeah.
Do you consider black pepper hot when you eat it, like you would?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I will continue. I can speak more clearly about, let's say, jalapenos, because I never put so much black pepper on food
that it gets hot.
It's more of a subtle thing, and I would say there's a number of people that will testify that if they eat jalapeno peppers, it doesn't slow things down.
No.
It speeds things up. So I can't see why black pepper would be any different than jalapeno peppers.
Your son-in-law uses white pepper frequently.
He does?
When he's cooking on a grill or smoking
I didn't even know there was white pepper.
I was going to ask you. Obviously, you haven't paid attention.
Are you sure that's not salt?
No. No, he said
he just told you it was white pepper?
It was white pepper. I've never heard of such a thing. Now I'm thinking that I need to get some because, of course, your son-in-law is pretty handy when it comes to putting stuff on the smoker.
He's a good cook. But
he can kind of make a sow's ear taste like filet mignon.
Well, I agree, but I also can tell you can't believe everything that kid says.
Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com. To see this show and past episodes of Ag AM in Kansas, go online to agamandkansas.com.